You're listening to episode 16 of the Free Count Podcast, a podcast which covers the week's events in the world of wrestling. So let's get started.
This is the 3 Count Podcast with your host, Aaron Phelan, Adam Barlow, and Michael Titley.
Hey everybody, it's Mike here with Aaron.
Hello.
And Adam.
Fuck me.
Welcome to the Free Count Podcast. If this is the first time you're listening, thanks for coming by.
Oh, God.
The Free Count Podcast is produced every week for your amusement and our enjoyment.
Just close the video now.
Well, let's get into the show, guys. Fuck you, Adam, by the way, prick. Raw was on this week.
Wow.
Was it?
It was indeed. It was the Raw following Payback. No, it weren't actually.
It was the Raw following Payback.
It was the Raw before Elimination Chamber. There you go, second time.
Oh, second time's the try. Oh, there we go. So
It was, and we started with another promo. It was the Authority.
I love the way you introduced that. We started with another promo. Like, oh, just like at this point, it's like, yeah, another promo to kick off Raw.
Well, it was, weren't it?
Yeah, it was. Unfortunately.
Well, I thought it was good.
It's good for the standard of a 20-minute promo to kick off Raw, I suppose.
They're always good. They're always good, Aaron. No, well, it was quite good. It was the Authority calling out Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
Saying that I have to sign a contract within the next, what was it?
By
the end of the
before
show.
the end of the show. And
Too long.
right, and the thing is with this, right, here we go again, me moaning.
As per fucking usual.
I don't really like this whole best friend Roman Reigns sort of thing they're doing with Dean Ambrose.
I do, you know. I hate
love
the
it.
Shield, and I like it. We'll get to the main event at the end, but
Yeah,
there was a difference, like, you know, when he just sort of like, I thought he was just coming out to the ring, you know, for his own sakes.
Yeah.
It's sort of becoming like them two versus Seth Rollins sort of thing. And
Don't get me wrong, like, I like that rather than Reigns, like, you know, trying to steal the thunder from Ambrose or anything, but I just think Reigns kind of needs his own feud. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
it probably is just you, to be honest.
Because he hasn't got a match, has he, for Elimination Chamber or anything. So, like, where does he?
They'll find
stand
him
for
one.
that?
He'll probably help Dean when it comes to the Authority getting involved.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. I don't know. I'm not a massive fan of it, but
It led into a tag team match, didn't it?
it did. Stephanie saying, well, "I'm going to make our main event, and it's going to happen now." That was odd, but
I know, yeah, that was like sort of like, oh, for fuck's sake, no, another tag team. Oh no, I don't mind if it's
One thing we've learned, main events don't really exist on weekly shows anymore.
not anymore. No.
I sort of like that though,
Yeah, I don't mind it.
but it was weird though because it was Kane and Rollins versus Ambrose and Roman Reigns, and I think everyone like me was thinking, how's Kane going to interrupt a match he's already involved in?
Yeah, he was playing his kind of spare part in a tag match role, wasn't he? Which is a shame to see how he's always booked in these tag matches. But how do you feel as a Kane fan, like seeing how he's treated nowadays?
It's, you know what though? There was a really good spot where I can't think. Was it the main event where Roman Reigns went to Superman punch him?
Was that the main event?
Or was it? Well, not the main event, but it was at the end of the tag match where Roman Reigns went. He went for a Superman punch and Kane just caught him with a choke slam, and it was brilliant.
I think that was the end of the show.
Right, well, we'll do that later then.
I think
But
it was.
all during the match though, it's just Kane getting like beat down. It pisses me off.
Yeah.
But isn't that part of what makes him so great? Is that this far into his career, he can still look good in defeat.
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does look good in defeat.
I think he does.
I just don't take Kane seriously at all anymore. I feel like
I won't go that far, but
no,
it does
but
piss me off.
when he comes out, you don't feel like he's an intimidating presence or he's going to actually beat anybody. That's just my opinion. Because when was the last time Kane actually won a match? Like I don't remember honestly when that was, and if it was probably irrelevant. But
It is a bit of a joke though.
I just feel a bit. I think sad's the word.
He's probably one of the greatest ever wrestlers that they've ever had in terms of like for all the years that he's been there, he's had the most matches more than anyone, and now he's reduced to this. It's a bit like Why can't they just get him a rivalry with someone?
Yeah, I think
this is a rivalry.
It's a rivalry, but it's not his battle.
Yeah, exactly. He's just kind of there to serve, like Rollins as such. And
where's the Big Show gone?
Oh, thank God he's gone. No,
Leave him alone. I think a Big Show and Kane rivalry is quite needed at the moment.
Is it?
Again?
Yeah.
Is it really?
I think it is.
Who's going to turn face and heel in that one?
That Big Show can go heel. Oh no, Kane can go heel. I bet Kane heel.
Fair enough.
He's a heel.
No, but like a proper heel.
Yeah, I
This
agree.
is just
He needs to go back to being masked, unstoppable Kane. That's what he needs to do.
not masked, but unstoppable Kane sounds good.
Why don't you like masked Kane?
Because he was better when he was bald and like, well, not bald, but shaved, and it was just better.
Alright. Well justified there, Mike.
Thank you very much. My justifications are the best in the world.
So with that, I suppose, do you want to move us on?
Yeah, let's move on. Next we had.
Actually, should we say Ambrose did get the win in that match,
Ambrose got the win, didn't he?
with a backside pin. I don't
He's
know.
been doing that a lot lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, a bit surprising that he did it again, but fair enough. It happened. It's a way of not making Seth. Well, actually, does it kind of make Seth look a bit weak?
I don't know. I'm more wondering what it means for him. Like, all his last few big wins have all been
sneaky ones.
Roll-up wins. Does that not?
Well, yeah, it's kind of like, can he not get a clean win or anything? Has he got to get a roll-up for all his wins? I get your point there, actually.
I think it is a bit. I think he needs a big win against someone big rather than a roll-up against someone big. You know, if you say, I don't know, he beat Sheamus or, Wade Barrett, 'cause everyone's doing that lately.
Yeah.
Or R-Truth.
Well, speaking of R-Truth.
That moves us nicely on to Rusev versus R-Truth.
Rusev gets the win in the upset of the year.
Fucking hell. Why is R-Truth in this match?
Because they're establishing Rusev as still a dominant force, I suppose, aren't they?
In the Elimination Chamber.
Oh, right, okay. Well, way of making that clear, Mike.
I'm always clear.
I don't know, it's a fair question, I suppose. I think there could be better people filling that spot, to be honest, but I don't know, it's...
Me, for example.
You need someone to take the first pinfall.
Well, fair point, actually.
I like it better when it's someone big, though.
Yeah.
He gets pinned, it's like, oh my god, he got pinned. Fuck me, what's going to happen now?
Like, remember that time Cena got eliminated in his world title match? That was really good.
No, I do not. What about that time where didn't Christian eliminate Sheamus? I thought Sheamus went out first.
I think so. I don't
know. He jumped off like the
John Morrison, you're thinking?
No, I'm not. Christian jumped off the pod and did like a splash.
John Morrison also did that to Sheamus. That was pretty cool.
Sheamus just loves getting, done in the first round.
Dropped on.
So
yeah, it ended with obviously Rusev making him tap.
Yeah, he got a quick, decisive victory over Truth.
And then he got Lana to come to the ring and,
Well,
that was a really good promo, that.
It's like when you're in the house with something, like a couple who's having an argument and you just sat there like thinking, do I go? Do I just listen in? It was really awkward.
No, I found it really, I wouldn't say emotional.
Erotic. Don't matter.
Erotic in some ways. No, just Rusev on the mic in general. I really love it when he gets time to speak.
Yeah, it was very good.
It's just something about him. Like, his English isn't the best, but it's just, I don't know. It's just he always sounds so intimidating. So to see him break down and almost begging Lana to come out and initially for her to forgive him.
Anyone find it weird how Rusev switches between Bulgarian, English, and Russian?
Well, it's kind of like he was
bilingual.
Yeah, there's that as well. Speaks 5 different languages like Cesaro. I know.
Tab Black speaks 6.
As if anyone cares.
Just to be like, yeah, my mate's bigger than your mate.
So with Lana, does anyone think like with the promo she seems to kind of be changing more American in her accent?
Yeah, she's dropping shit. The Russian's getting either worse, or it's just like she just thinks, "Fuck this, can't be arsed with it."
I thought she was gonna break the accent for Memorial Day and then say it's a lie.
Yeah,
I'm American. I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's going to happen at some point. I think it's intentional that she's, going to the more American accent, because she's never been like that before. She's usually done a pretty decent job of sounding Russian. So.
Very good.
So I think it's part of the development of the story, really, which is pretty cool that she can do that.
We nearly had them making up, didn't they? She grabbed his hand and then he just went, say the 3 words. I was wrong.
It's the cutest thing ever since Miss Elizabeth and Match Man reuniting. Seriously.
Alright then.
Oh.
I loved how someone in the crowd shouted New Day sucks when he said say the 3 magic words.
Yeah. That really did make me laugh.
That was so good.
Oh god, it was funny.
But yeah, she did refuse to say that, and then she went to give Ziggler a kiss on stage, didn't she?
Oh, yeah. That lucky bastard, that lucky duck.
So how we feeling
wasn't really a proper wrestling kiss though, was it?
Not really, no.
There was no tongues or anything.
That's what I mean. When I see kisses in wrestling, I want to see full on Vicky Guerrero and Edge making out.
No, that was disgusting.
Oh, it's fucking hot, is what it was.
Calm down.
So does that move us on? Was it Ryback versus BNB?
It was.
I love how we've not even talked about Ambrose getting arrested yet.
Oh shit, that was.
Wait, that's not happened yet.
Fucking great host. It happened after the
No, it
first
hasn't.
match.
Happened after Ryback, didn't it?
No,
it happened. I'm pretty sure it happened after.
It didn't. I've got the full listing up, and that didn't happen until after
Michael
Neville
was
versus
fucking
Stardust.
right again. Wow.
Yes.
So, right, let's move on to Bad News Barrett versus Ryback.
I'm sorry to have to correct you there, Adam.
Before Adam puts his 2 pence in again. It was a bit of a.
I got pissed off in this. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was a bit annoyed.
It's like talk about making Barrett look weak.
You're full of shit. It was after the first match. I'm watching it right now.
No, it wasn't.
It was not. It was not at all.
Yes, it was. I'm not even. We're having this out right now. Click the link. Get to about half an hour in. That's where the match ends.
The link doesn't work, Adam. It's a dead link.
Adam, you full of shit. It's 2-1 vote.
Oh, it don't work. Hang on.
No, on my thingy that I've got wrote down, it was Neville versus Stardust, and then after that, backstage with Ambrose.
Talking out your ass, yeah.
Yeah, it was actually, yeah.
Third one. Click part 1 when it loads up and then gets half an hour in.
Well, this is
I can't believe this is happening.
This is happening
This
live
is
on the
happening
podcast.
live.
This is just like a breakout.
This is awesome.
I'm not having this.
See,
This
stuff usually happens before we go live, but obviously it's not on this occasion.
Right, I'm just going to let you 2 fight this little out. Let's just talk about Ryback anyway, because we've started.
Yeah.
We've started, we'll stop and we'll finish it. Yeah, it was a pretty shit match.
Yeah, I was kind of annoyed that the way they kind of had Barrett dominating the entire match.
And then Ryback spine busted him.
Yeah, I was going to say they even went as far as to make Thingy look injured.
Ryback.
God, I forget his name there.
The big guy's overcoming the odds.
But there was no Bray interruption. That's what it could have been great if Bray came out or the music and then he was looking round and then Barrett just bullhammered him.
Well, that rivalry's done now, thankfully.
What's Ryback doing now then?
I don't know. I've not spoke to creative yet, but I'm sure we'll figure
Well, next time you see him, tell him I was asking.
I will.
Cheers, lad.
My link's dead.
Oh, you're full of shit.
Right, let me try it again.
You don't want to.
But right, I'm just gonna sort this out now. Where's this link?
It's not loading up when you click it on Skype for some reason. I'll give you that one.
Right, so...
Oh, actually, it does load up for me.
Yeah, it loads up for me.
Oh, it's working now, actually.
If you go on part 1 and then go 30 minutes in, that's about where the match ended. And then it cuts to the segment where the...
Right, let's move on to the segment anyway, then we'll move on to it now. I think we've pretty much spoiled it for everyone, but...
Yeah, because people tune into a review show when they've not watched the show.
Why did we win NXT? Oh, no, I'm joking. But yeah,
that wouldn't surprise me.
It was a bit weird, Oh no, it was when he attacked the cameraman, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh!
So we're not discussing the match?
Right,
then,
no, you're right. Well,
yeah, there we go.
Yeah, okay. I stand corrected.
So can we discuss the match then first?
Let's fucking do it.
You can have an apology as well.
Thank you.
Good.
No, you don't need to do that.
I want one.
Yeah, everyone, fuck off.
I was right for once. Not for once, but...
So right, anyway, before we get too lost with the direction of this podcast, Ryback versus Barrett. So as I was saying, I kind of got a bit pissed off at the end of this because it was like Barrett was dominating like the majority of the match. Ryback was really like injured. Barrett looked like he was about to get the win, and then pretty much out of nowhere, half dead, Ryback just gets up, hits the spine buster, shell shock, and gets the win. And it's like,
feed me more.
How in the hell is that believable in any sense whatsoever?
Because Barrett slapped him over the head.
Because he's a big guy.
You don't slap a bald man on the head and think you're going to get away with it.
Slap
It's
it.
like when Chris Masters slapped Bobby Lashley over the head when he couldn't get him in the Master Lock.
Oh,
It didn't work out too well for him in the end, did it?
True.
That's one of my favourite Raw moments ever.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, fucking hell.
God.
That's not something I'd say.
You probably didn't watch wrestling back then, did you?
I didn't involve John Cena. Yeah, I remember Bobby Lashley's debut. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. There's
Wait, is Raw debut or ECW?
Yeah, I was going to say, this is probably Raw debut, isn't it, Mike?
No, he was the ECW champ. Why ECW debut? Because he won I remember him winning the championship at December to Dismember.
There we go.
And
He
did you buy that pay-per-view?
It was on Sky for free.
Oh,
taped it.
there you go, then. There you go.
Oh. Wasn't that the one that Punk was supposed to win it? But Paul Heyman wanted Punk to win, but Vince wanted Bobby Lashley to win. Sure, that was the one.
You don't remember? I remember Bobby Lashley. It was an extreme elimination chamber.
Yeah. It
And
was
they
the
all
one
had stuff in.
Yeah, I think that was the one that Punk. That was what Punk.
Yeah, Punk. And he was putting a crowbar in someone's eye. Remember that? I think it was Hardcore Hollow. There was a lot of blood in that match. I remember Bobby Lashley just being stuck in the pod and just broke it with a table.
Good stuff.
Good times.
So
And you can hear more of this on our upcoming retro series.
Oh yeah, we'll actually do that. No, probably not because it was a shit pay-per-view other than that.
Yeah,
Was it?
No, it
Wait,
was
sell it.
actually a crappy pay-per-view, but
Alright, let's move on anyway.
so yeah, I've had enough of ranting of that. We had
It's about time.
Neville and Stardust, and
Oh, this was stupid, this.
Oh, you know what I love though? That we finally got Stephen Amell on it. It was like, that was brilliant that he was in the crowd. I know you probably don't care much for that, but
Don't give a shit.
I love that. It's like, he's been wanting to come on for months and months and, well, even years really. He's a proper wrestling fan. He's actually a big star, and it's like, why don't you have him on? But it seems like, I don't know whether that was building to something more, who knows. So, what did you think of the match?
What great.
It's alright.
It wasn't what I expected from these two, really, put it that way. I think it was one of Neville's
Yeah, that's just meant to build.
Yeah.
Thingy on it.
Yeah.
I think Bo Dallas coming out. I don't get Bo Dallas now because...
It'd have been more effective if Bo actually cost him the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
I thought he was going to push him when he was going for the Red Arrow.
Well, yeah, because he took too long to get up. That's one thing I didn't like, is that he
kept slapping his
I
knee.
think
Yeah,
Neville does that a lot,
yeah.
doesn't he? He takes quite a while sometimes to get to the top.
Yeah.
I think that's his selling ability as well, because a lot of the times he sells like he's hurt and it's a struggle
Yeah.
to get to the top. But I think sometimes it's like, just hurry it up a little bit more. You're kind of taking a bit too long, but yeah, whatever.
Taking the piss a bit there, you know what I mean?
So then we had Stardust picking up the win. Not Stardust, what we're on about. It picked up the win, didn't it?
Host
Neville.
of the year.
Neville
And then Bo, he tried to, what did he say? Pick yourself back up. And then he started beating the shit out of him. He was like, what?
Well, he didn't really beat shit out of him, did he? Didn't he? Just
Kicked him a few
his leg.
times. Kicked him a few times, didn't he?
Mm. I think I liked JBL's commentary. I don't know if, well, you probably wouldn't have picked it up actually if you don't know, like Arrow. JBL said, "Stardust, you have failed this city." It was just, that was so good. So damn good, that line. It's like, well done, JBL, you've done something right. No, I like JBL, he's pretty good most of the time.
All the time.
So, are we moving on to Adam's favourite segment?
When it the Entourage next?
No, it was the J&J Security.
Oh shit, yeah, it was. I apologise.
There we go.
I told you it was after this match.
Right.
Of course you did.
Starting an argument for no
Yeah,
reason.
go on. We'll let Adam go through with this then.
Go on, Adam.
Here's the ball. Taking him run.
So yeah, Dean Ambrose got arrested. segment over.
Well,
So let's move on.
first-
It was a bit weird though, because when it happened, I thought he was just, doing his lunatic stuff, just beating everyone in sight.
What, when he hit the
When he hit the cameraman, yeah.
You thought he was just kind of being crazy, you didn't realise
Yeah.
it was accidental. Well, it
thought,
kind of
he's gonna
was
get
in a
sacked
way,
for
wasn't it? Because we saw later on what did happen, but we'll mention that in a bit. But yeah, so J&J Security kind of confront Ambrose, tease him with a contract, and then
But no, this part of the segment did happen when I said it happened. Where we're up to now is when he actually got arrested.
Right, fuck it then. We'll just go right onto it then. Right, go on.
Well, no, we need to explain why, but I'm just putting my
2 cents
putting
in
the order
again.
out there. So you said call it 5 cents. Some new info then. No, yeah. So he attacks J&J, and then mysteriously the cameraman gets shoved into Ambrose. Ambrose hits him, and then yeah.
And then
I feel like this segment has been so hyped up due to all this. And
I know, now it's like, oh, it was just someone being shoved in. No, it wasn't that good of a segment.
Wasn't that good?
And then we had, let's just say straight away, 2 coppers come. Why are the police always in Raw now?
What do you mean?
Like, with Stephanie, with Brie.
That was about a year ago, man.
Yeah.
Still though, like they're making.
Why are the police always on Raw once a year?
Yeah, the bastards. They're on it more times than the bill.
Why did Mick Foley always win the title on Raw? And it happened once about 15 years ago.
I never said that.
So anyway,
why does Sean always shine on TV? For fuck's sake.
So he did get arrested. We see him being driven off.
I thought it was the best where it was like, when the coppers were there, we go, are we going to do this the easy way or the hard way? And he was dragging him away. He was like, looks like it's the hard way then.
So he did get dragged off, shoved in the back of the police van. It's a very weird police van. I don't know if that's a standard police van.
I don't think it is.
In
I think it's
America, but that was very weird.
No, that's an NYPD prison transfer van.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was going to the big house. So then, does that move on to, them assholes from the entourage meeting Zack Ryder?
Wait, was that?
You know why the entourage?
No, that wasn't
No,
next. You've got an obsession with that, haven't you? It's Sheamus
It just
versus
pissed me
Ziggler
off.
next.
Are you sure that weren't before it?
No.
I'm sure it was.
Well, we
No,
must
it was
stop
Sheamus versus
questioning my
Ziggler.
order.
Sure it was.
It was Sheamus versus Ziggler.
The last person who questioned Aaron's order got a right mouthful for it.
In fact, it was me who actually moved on first, so, just saying. Right, Sheamus versus Ziggler then. It was an alright match, I suppose.
It wasn't kind of as good as the matches they've been having, but we had the Lana watching on from the ramp.
Then Rusev coming down and staring at Lana, then coming back. And
he comes for the distraction. Ziggler eats a bro kick. Sheamus gets the win, and then, well, I suppose it was right in Sheamus getting the win. It was all handled well. Sheamus still looks dominant, so I don't really have any problem with that. It was pretty good booking in that sense.
And then Dolph getting the accolade in front of Lana.
Did indeed. He got slaughtered by Rusev.
And when Rusev would go and kiss him now, it'd be funny if she actually did.
I know, she leans over while Ziggler's
after you touched his lips.
So, I don't know what to think about this whole Rusev Lana Ziggler triangle.
That'll be alright.
It's I don't know.
It'll all end in a threesome.
Probably will,
Woo!
I suppose it's decent stuff. I feel it's a bit. I don't know. It's kind of the standard thing, isn't it? It's like the girl leaves the evil guy to go after the hot blonde guy.
In real life.
It's just so.
It's the opposite. Can I just so we're pretty much moving on now, aren't we?
Are we?
Because next it was John Cena.
God, you are really upset.
Why are we moving on? Because I didn't give my opinion.
Exactly.
Sorry, go on, Adam.
We didn't even let Adam say anything
sorry,
there, Mike.
It was alright. Move on.
Good.
Oh, great. So
next we had John Cena.
It was shit. Move on.
One sec, whoa, wait. But how could of how could have Zack Ryder come out without the idea already been taking place?
You what?
When them people from the Entourage were talking to the Divas and Zack Ryder was there and he said, "We've got a plan."
Yeah.
That didn't happen after he had the match with Cena.
No.
So it was before Sheamus.
No, the segment was, but what are you going on about, Mike?
Oh, never mind. The segment was first,
Backstage
though.
segment was
Yeah.
obviously first, yeah. No one's
Right,
disputing
good.
that.
But it's not really that important to bring that up. That's why it didn't get brought up.
Right, let's just go on to Cena's brilliant promo. Oh, God, it was brilliant.
Do you really think it was brilliant? I
it was
thought
heartfelt,
it was
it was
typical.
passionate, and it was just amazing.
I thought it was typical same old Cena promo. Where
And
it's
that's
like,
a typical hater
It's
comment.
like, oh, some of the crowd love me, some of the crowd hate me. It's like, how many times have you given this promo?
Because it's so
Seriously?
true.
Yeah, but why does he have to keep giving
He
it?
said he's going
over
to fight
and
for the people who chant, "Let's go Cena."
Oh God, yeah.
And he's going to do that. He's going to do that for us on Sunday. He's going to do it for the C Nation.
It's like he's been putting out great promos before all his open challenge matches, and I felt this one was just really cheesy. I don't
To be
know.
fair, though, it was against Zack Ryder. No offense to Zack, I do love Zack, but, according to what they've done with booking, he's pretty much dead in the water.
Well, thank you for that, Mike.
No, I do love Zack Ryder. I literally was like, oh my God, Zack Ryder's coming out. He's going to face John Cena now. I hope he don't win, but still, I love him. It was sort of a spoiler, though. There was 4 chairs next to the announce table, though, while John Cena was talking. It was like, that's for them queers in the Entourage.
So what have you got against them anyway?
I'll tell you in a second when we move on to the match.
Oh, is it? Let's get it straight. You didn't hate them before this match.
I didn't even know who there was. I think that's pretty much why I didn't like him as well. This match
hate
against
guest hosts that
this
no
one sec,
place on the show.
this was the best as well. On my little rant,
Go on.
Cena versus Zack Ryder for the US Championship on Memorial Day. If you want to talk about this match on Twitter, hashtag the Entourage. Is that taking the piss or what?
Yeah, I agree. It's
Hashtag
like
the fucking Entourage.
it's like it was a brilliant, special moment, kind of for Ryder and everything, and it's like the Entourage kind of put a bit of a dampener on it, in my opinion.
But the worst bit, it's like a main event at WrestleMania this year: Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. If you want to talk about it on Twitter, hashtag Twix, pick a side.
Yeah,
It's just it's daft.
it was kind of annoying how they had to shill their film for the sake of Cena's Open Challenge, which has been a consistently good segment every week since these have started, really. And I think
It was really funny as well.
Yeah.
You know when Cena was talking about Memorial Day, he was like, since it's the US Memorial Day, and since this is a US Championship, and since John Cena's Open Challenge is always every week, I really wanted him to say, I want to take the night off. Just
that would be a very heelish move there. From
it would be
Cena,
good. It'd be funny though, wouldn't it?
And he's not going to do that.
But yeah, the match was quite good, I thought.
Oh yeah, it was great. Ryder got a really good showing. I thought he was going to get the win.
Why did that guy run in the ring?
Yeah, that was annoying.
Cena should have just knocked him clean out.
Yeah, and then he was holding his hand up after the
Yeah, I'd
match.
have been like, fuck you, prick. F you to you. Shut the fuck.
I like how Adam's keeping really quiet in this, so he disagrees with us, just rambling on.
Adam's silence.
It's just Mike. He amazes me.
I'm great, aren't I? But the thing was as well, in the match, what was I going to say? You know when Zack Ryder did it? What's his finish called now?
The Rough Rider.
The Rough Rider.
When he was doing that, they were still showing the highlights of the boot.
Yeah, how many times did they keep cutting to replays in that match? It was kind of ridiculous. It was like Ryder would hit a move, and they went to a replay. Then he'd start hitting another move while the replay was showing.
Yeah, he did the kill switch, and he did the boot in replays.
They had to keep
ridiculous.
switching back to replays, and it had to interrupt because he was going for a pin or something. It's seriously, calm down with your replays. It's not necessary, but
it was just when he did the Rough Rider, that could have been such a hyped moment, and then it just sort of ruined it.
They ruined it with replays. I agree there. That's one of my gripes with Raw. The fact that they cut to way too many replays, during the middle of matches. Sometimes it just kind of takes away from big moments. But it's
frustrating.
It's like, do you remember the awesome Brock sit up from SummerSlam last year? They missed that because there was a replay. It's I can't believe you missed the key moment of the match when Brock sat up like Undertaker. They missed 6 of a replay. But anyway, Enough about ranting about replays.
Does grind your gears, doesn't
We
it?
could talk about the crappy camera work and all that stuff, but we're not going to get into that.
And the referees. We'll go on to
So
that in a
let's
couple
move
of
on
matches
to what
then.
happened after the match.
No, it's not.
Hashtag Mike got mad.
Actually, can we bring up the awesome 450 splash before we move on?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, can't
That
believe he
was
tried
amazing.
that.
I was like, when he was going up to the top, I was like, oh,
Here
Cena's
comes
going to
an
get up
elbow.
and knock him off or something. Well, no, I thought Cena would get up and like knock him off or something, and then maybe do the AA from the top rope. But then Ryder kind of, I know he missed it, but that was pretty awesome 450 before he hits.
It'd have been funny if Cena caught him then feuding.
Oh, imagine.
I have a question, Mike.
Go on.
Why didn't Cena let him hit the FU?
What?
You heard.
Why didn't Cena
No,
let who?
why did I ask that? Shit. I meant to say why didn't Cena let him hit the 50 splash?
Oh, right. I was going to say that. I was confused by your question.
Because he moved out of the way of it, didn't he? Didn't want to get hurt.
Yeah, but why wouldn't he let him hit that cool move?
Because he don't want to get hurt, does he?
Alright, well thank you for playing that one up.
He'll steal his girl if he does it again.
I just thought I'd have a Mike moment and ask a question where none of us should really know the answer to it.
Dick. And then
Now we can move on.
and then Mr.
That's
Kevin Owens
great.
came out after everyone left.
So awesome. He's got the upper hand for the second week in a row, standing on the US title.
But we
was
all know
so-
what that means, don't we?
Fuck all.
He's probably going to lose.
No, but
Fucking
seriously,
hope so.
Mike, if he wins, what does that mean?
They fucked off. What? Cena buried.
How's he
Cena
buried? Cena is...
Losing against that shithead.
God, Mike.
He is our Brock Lesnar equivalent.
He is.
But I like Brock Lesnar.
While we don't have a Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Go on, Mike.
He is
Go on.
genuinely
I'm a
the
fan of
next
Brock Lesnar, I'm not a fan of him.
Are you a fan of him because he's targeting Cena?
Because this is what
Not
me
fan,
and Aaron
sorry,
were
not
genuinely
fan.
wondering. Do you hate him because you're meant to hate him because he is genuinely a vile person? Or do you just hate him purely because of he's Cena's opponent?
It could be option C, I'll be honest. It could be both.
No, honestly, let's try and have a proper discussion about this because it does intrigue me.
Yeah.
I think it's both. I
No,
genuinely think it's
honestly,
both.
right now your delay in response is kind of indicating to me that you've been worked.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit.
Because I don't know if you really hated him generally, you'd have a reason why.
Just pricking her.
Yeah, there we go. I think that speaks volumes. So Owens did get the upper hand. Sweet new t-shirt. Well, sweet new gear really. He had new shorts as well, didn't he?
Pretty
Yeah.
much looking like Brock Lesnar.
He's
I'm
not
digging
looking
it.
like Brock Lesnar, Mike. What are you going on about?
The shorts.
Fair enough, but Owens
He's
has
got-
always
he's
worn
got a
shorts. So.
Slight point.
Well, yeah, but he's always worn shorts.
Oh,
hasn't he?
yeah.
So it's not like he's just. Excuse me, he's just randomly stole that from Lesnar. But
Sort of has.
how was it?
That's on it. He's the new Brock Lesnar.
Calm down. Anyway, he did get the upper hand once again. Awesome
Shit.
pop-up powerbomb. Stomping on the US title. I love that. I mean,
Why do
like,
people cheer that?
when he stomps on the US title and then holds up the NXT title, that's so good. It's like basically saying NXT's better than Raw, which is awesome.
It's not true though.
It is.
Nah, I don't agree.
So, is there much more to say about that? I mean, I think it was probably the best part of the night, to be honest. The Open Challenge, which it mostly
It's
is.
a common theme.
Usually is, yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome how they're having like a consistently good segment every week that you can look forward to. I mean, before WrestleMania, I wouldn't have ever believed I'd say Cena's segment is the thing I'm looking forward to every week. Yeah. No, I mean I'm not looking forward to it for Cena, but I do enjoy the matches and what's going to happen. There's always something interesting to happen with the segment every week. So
Cannot
good
wait
stuff.
till Cena kicks out that powerbomb and everyone's like, oh my god, he kicked out. I'm like, yeah, bitch.
What do you think the chances are of Owens doing the powerbomb on the apron? Think it's possible?
Cena would get up. Cena would kick out or two.
Oh,
He didn't
God.
give up.
He better not. I'd hate that if he did.
I love it so much.
It took everybody out, and Cena like just randomly brushes it off. That'd be so annoying.
He just gets up, doesn't even get it covered.
He just gets up, runs into the ring, and just says Owens. Oh god, that'd be so annoying.
Oh my god, it'd be so good.
No, it wouldn't. That'd be terrible.
God, this podcast would be like a 3-hour rant of Aaron. Sorry.
Oh, I don't think Adam would be too happy either.
Adam would be livid. No, he wouldn't. He likes Cena.
Alright.
I think that moves on to the New Day.
It wasn't the New Day next, Mike. What are you doing? It was your favourite page.
Oh yeah, I thought it was New Day then, Paige.
Nope.
Alright.
Now, is Naomi going to get like a bashing now for beating? Oh no, she didn't. No, she didn't.
No, she wasn't even in the match.
Oh, Amil, alright. You can hear that Amil.
Not just virally.
Right, Mike's going to completely disagree with me here, but I thought that was a
Wrong.
terrible match.
A terrible match.
I didn't enjoy any of it, to be honest.
I wasn't a big fan of it.
Yeah, well, I might disagree. Paige lost. Of course he's going to agree with you.
That's not what... You know what annoyed me?
What annoyed you,
The
Mike?
ref, it was right in front of the ref.
But to be fair,
bastard.
even they commented on that, though.
That was one of my points I was going to bring up. It was blatantly obvious, wasn't it, that the ref saw the spot. It was like, how do you overlook that? But anyways, that was kind of a botch on the ref's part. Not much could do about that.
Again.
If anything, I think this match kind of highlighted to me that Tamina is quite a sloppy worker.
Very.
I mean, I've always kind of given her the benefit of the doubt in the past. She's always kind of been a bit sloppy, but I don't know, this match, it's like you've got a great opponent in Paige, you've got your time to shine, and I thought it was a bit of a train wreck from start to finish, to be honest.
It's why she's a number 2 and not challenging her. It's why she's AJ's number 2.
Yeah.
Why she's Naomi's number 2.
Yeah. It's kind of a shame. I expect a lot more from Tamina with the family heritage and stuff, but she just doesn't seem polished at all in the ring. And it's kind of a shame considering she's been around for a while now, so...
Can I ask why most of the match was talking about Brian from the commentators as well?
Wasn't most of the match.
It
was at the start of the match when they was talking about Bree's therapy sessions or whatever. That was it, really.
Plugging Total Divas.
How was they plugging Total Divas?
Because it's probably on Total Divas.
Give over.
Him going to this... You know what was good as well? JBL's reference to Norwich going to the Premier League.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? I thought you'd pick up on that one. Whenever he hear JBL's football references, whenever he hear JBL's football references, I always just think, oh, Mike will pick up on that one.
I always do. I can't wait till he starts doing darts ones.
Oh god.
Because he won the World Championship this year. Like, yeah, he did.
You will be doing after watching that final.
Get fucked.
So... is there more to say about what's going on with this feud? Are you happy with the feud?
Not really, no.
The build?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
as good as it can be for a Divas feud.
No, come on. I think NXT's
NXT don't count though, because that's on a level of its own.
Yeah, but Raw should be on that level. This is the problem. It's like they're capable of doing the exact build for Sasha and Becky on Raw, but they don't. It's laziness, I think. But I don't know.
I think while Vince has more control over Raw than Triple H, I think that's...
Yeah, but you can't
that's
really...
what we
I don't like slagging off Vince, to be honest.
I'm not slagging him off, I'm just...
Because he's done it for how many years?
A lot.
Exactly, and that's... I mean, to be fair, if he's still got the same mentality, you can't really think, oh, you're wrong now. But I do think that they should start at least bringing in 1 or 2 and just like swapping.
I think they're going to have a good match. The triple threat match, at least.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I think the match is going to be great. I just
as
don't
bad
think...
as the build usually is for Diva matches, I've noticed it usually does pay off in the match.
Of course.
When it comes to pay-per-view matches, they usually do deliver pretty decent matches.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll give you that.
Thanks.
You're welcome. The Queen of Botchamania versus Paige and Nikki Bella. Paige's when she came back was really good. I mean, I know it was last week, but I thought that was really good when she came back. Started beating up Tamina and Naomi, and then just started turning around and did a PTO. The Rampage.
Such an original return.
I think it would have been good if they hit her music before she came out instead of just randomly running down.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, what the fuck?
But anyway, that didn't happen.
I thought everybody was friends with the sound guy.
Obviously
you know,
not me.
you know what's funny? You know when just going back, to Kevin Owens, I genuinely shit myself when Kevin Owens started attacking Cena. Did not expect it. I thought everyone was cheering Zack Ryder as he was going off, and he just actually jumped.
Oh, that's nice.
Did you throw something at your telly?
For many things.
So next, Mike, as you was getting ahead of yourself before, we did have it next. The 10 versus 3 handicap match that kind of wasn't a match, but
more of a beatdown. We didn't actually have a beatdown.
So we did get the New Day with a pretty awesome promo before the match. I was
going to say, question, how great are the New Day?
So good. They're definitely thriving as heels. It's the perfect role for them. They should have been heels from the beginning.
Fucking told you you'd been loving them. I did.
I never said I wouldn't.
I never said I would.
More aimed at Mike. You fucking do.
I don't mind. I prefer them.
No, you're lying to yourself. You love them.
I don't love them.
Your game works. You love it.
No, I prefer them. I can't think of anyone other than Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. I can't think anyone would rather win the match than other than Lucha Dragons, Tyson Kidd, than New Day.
Does anyone think...
you like the Lucha Dragons? Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's nice.
Lucha.
Does anyone think that Los Matadores are going to get taken out before the match by probably Harper and Rowan or something?
Like, don't get
I'd
wrong,
love it.
I love the Matadors, but I mean, come on, like...
I don't.
Just sort of...
Did anyone see what someone tweeted to Kofi Kingston?
What was that?
Someone tweeted something about maybe Eric and Rowan will do what Edge did to Kofi Kingston.
Ah, yeah.
And Kofi Kingston tweeted that something like that, that cheating bastard that much gone ahead.
Yeah.
And then Edge just tweeted.
Yeah.
Did you just say Eric and Rowan?
Yeah, he did.
So anyway, Eric and Rowan.
It's like I always say Tyson and Kidd. It's like it's such a bad way to catch that out. I think JBL did it as well on Raw. Or Michael Cole said it. It's really
Michael Cole probably. Oh, Michael Cole keeps saying "kiss me arse."
He's not said that in about a month now.
He said it. Dickhead. He said it against in the Dolph Ziggler match.
Did he?
Said these two have had a great rivalry. They had a kiss me arse match.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
There was a black eye and there was blood.
Oh.
Go back and watch it.
No, you're alright.
But yeah, and Edge tweeted. I noticed he didn't at me in that.
Yeah.
It was quite funny. It got a bit awkward then.
It's funny to see this. They can still have that banter though.
Banter?
The banter's strong.
10 out of 10. So we did get the kind of all-out chaos ensuing in this 10 versus 3 handicap match. The match was very short after Xavier kind of taunted everyone. They all got in to beat down on Xavier and the New Day. I liked it. I liked all the madness that was happening. It's pretty cool.
Just ended in a brawl, didn't it?
It did indeed. New Day kind of came out on top, I suppose, after everyone was taken out on the outside.
Then Tyson Kidd and Cesaro got involved and absolutely kicked the shit out of them.
They did indeed. That was awesome. I love the swing and drop kick move that they do. It's such
it's really good.
Such good double team move, especially when they time it like perfectly as well, which is most of the time.
Got no fun facts about that move.
Oh, go on.
It's not the swinging that hurts; it's the sudden stop.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. In that JBL, what says it that?
It's not the swinging that hurts, Michael. It's the sudden stop. Yeah.
He's awesome, JBL. You know what though? He's just the best commentator ever.
Calm down.
No.
He's so great.
Hands down, Michael Cole is the best commentator ever. That's not even a joke.
I'm not even...
Go silent all you want. He is.
I'm going home. Never mind.
We could have a separate podcast for this.
We could have gone back to some of the greats like Gorilla Monsoon and all that stuff.
Think about all the
Michael
shit
Cole and JBL the best commentators
Think
ever.
of all the shit that Michael Cole takes off day in, day out. He's fucking great. Hands down.
Why is Jerry Lawler on
There's no
SmackDown?
words to be said for that.
I'm not even going to issue you a response there, Aaron, because you're talking out your ass.
Oh, great.
And to answer your question, Mike, well, I don't know. I don't go to SmackDown creative meetings anymore.
Why not?
This is just boring.
If Paul Heyman didn't get that,
I do what Paul Heyman does. I sort of like put my phone on speaker and then just fall asleep.
You know what's really weird? Paul Heyman didn't reply to us on Twitter.
Why did we tweet him?
Us.
Yeah, one of us did.
I think you're the only one who uses the Twitter.
Yeah, I think I am. No, I tweeted him asking would there be Brock Lesnar versus Kevin Owens. No reply. No reply.
The absolute.
Would have been great a reply.
Excuse me. I'm ill. Don't know if I've said.
Are you really?
So JBL was the best commentator ever and will ever be. Is that an agreement with all of us? Right, let's move on.
You're not getting a response for that because
Good, because I'm right.
As I said to Aaron, you're talking out your ass.
So does that move on to the? Did we see the video next on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did do it. Yeah, we did. Video shown.
Of Seth actually pushing the cameraman onto Dean.
Who'd have thought that?
Who actually filmed it? Who got the phone out and thought, I'll film this?
You know what?
A work colleague, apparently.
And how did he get it that quick? Because how long does this podcast take you to put up, and then they're doing that like in 2 seconds? Their Wi-Fi must be unreal.
It's only like there's a difference between a 20-second video and a 1 hour podcast.
Exactly, Mike.
It was quite HD. I'll be honest with you.
Oh God. So it was talking about Michael Cole's incredible commentary there, Adam. Does anyone else get annoyed when they like make out as if the fans are like completely retarded when Michael Cole was like, watch this footage really carefully. It's like, really closely. It's like, how do we watch it closely when it's blatant?
Because Seth Rollins is only going to show up for just half a second during the
like
video.
He walked past him and sort of nudged him into him.
You could miss him, and don't get me wrong, we're not going to replay it for you 4 times afterwards, just in case you did miss it.
But 3-year-olds aren't watching this program.
They really insult our intelligence sometimes. It's like I think they just think that it's like a load of mentally challenged children that are watching this. Like,
all right, don't leave me out of this.
My kid's watching. Oh, come on, Mike.
Yes.
Oh damn! Wasted opportunity there. He got it himself.
I knew it was either coming out of me or coming from me. So,
coming out your ass as it always is.
But no, it is quite insulting the way they treat the audience. Like it's not difficult for people to put together what's happening.
Well, what did happen? I still don't understand what happened.
Sure,
I'm just attacked the cameraman.
All right, JBL.
So anyway,
it moves on to the Authority talking in the ring.
Yeah, they get them taunting Ambrose, saying that Rollins is going to get Sunday free. He won't have to defend his title. Reigns comes down.
And then Roman Reigns.
He comes down to save the day, but gets beat down.
And then comes one of my favourite spots of the night, when I can't believe I'm saying spots as well, when Roman Reigns went for the Superman punch and Kane just chokeslammed him. Indeed. Oh, it was so good.
It was actually good.
It was unreal. I'd never expected that. Because
done that before, hasn't it?
No,
yeah, I think
it's normally the other way around. Kane goes for a chokeslam, so ends up Superman punching him.
Yeah,
right.
Tables have turned, bitch.
There you go.
So that did happen, and then all of a sudden we hear sirens. A police truck comes out with Ambrose driving it.
I didn't know Ambrose was driving it at first.
I didn't. I was like, is it him driving it or not? And then
that was great.
Yeah, I realised it was. And then
with the nightstick as well.
Yeah, he gets out in uniform and all with the nightstick,
and then takes it all off.
Again, we get the commentary from Michael Cole. He must have been cleared of the charges. It's like, oh right, yeah, because when you clear the charges, they just let you dress up as a policeman and drive the van home that you've just like been arrested in and taken to the station in. It's like, seriously, it's like, no, I think it's more kind of the playing off the fact that Ambrose maybe assaulted the drivers and stole the van or something. That adds more to Ambrose's character than him being free of charges and being allowed to drive the truck back. But
greatest commentator ever.
Maybe
not even joking.
Maybe it is. Oh god. So, then
Dean started beating the shit out of everyone. Roman Reigns. You know, it was really weird though when they sort of cleared house, and then I thought Roman Reigns was going to sign the contract himself. And then
I thought that was going to happen. It was surprising that wasn't what happened, but anyway.
So you're still not digging Reigns and Ambrose sort of collaborating.
Didn't say that, did I?
Not you.
It is me.
Jesus.
God. No, it's not my thing at the minute. I think Reigns needs to have his own thing to kind of get over.
Like a rivalry against the Big Show.
No, not that.
I think it's helping putting Reigns over though, because every time he's come out to Ambrose's defense, I've not heard anyone booing.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. But
Is it like when the Usos helped Cena and they are the opposite of that?
oh god, Crime Time and Cena. Oh god, remember that.
Remember when George Bush was on Raw? Crime Time still as well.
Remember when Barack Obama was at Capital Punishment?
I do indeed. That was awesome. Oh wow, that was so cheesy. Anyway, so we did finally get Ambrose signing the contract. Reigns being the best buddy. See what happens with this now.
They're like
It's
Buzz
gotta be-
Lightyear and Woody, them too.
It's going to be a rad match, but I assume we're going to do a preview, aren't we?
We will be doing on Sunday. That will be going up live before the pay-per-view, so check that out.
Pending Garen's internet speed.
Well, yeah, pending my internet speeds.
He's on Virgin. Not so super fast now, is it, Richard?
Well, that's only because they're doing crappy work in the area, but not that our listeners care about that anyway. Well, they might do. They might do, actually. You know what? You might do. Send a word into Virgin Media complaining about Uber Nation's Wi-Fi. There we go. Even the Ethernet signal, which is bad as well, but we're not getting into that. So, I don't know. What overall thoughts on Raw?
It was alright.
I think that sums it up, really. It was alright. It's not as good as it's been in the past few weeks. Kind of a drop in quality, in my opinion.
They've only had 2 weeks to build for a pay-per-view, so I mean, I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt of it.
Yeah, fair enough. And then the next pay-per-view is 2 weeks away, so we'll have the same
I'm enjoying
thing.
these constant pay-per-views though.
Really?
Yeah.
You say you're enjoying it, we've only done it once
Well, yeah.
since.
I'm enjoying I think it's more... I think they're just sort of trying to get people thinking there's a lot more value in the network.
Oh, definitely. That's the idea kind of behind it, isn't it? To drive more people to think it's an exclusive kind of like thing to be on there and to get, like, say, more value from it. I think it's doing its job in a way, I suppose.
They said it when they did that thing exclusive to the United States. You can only get it on the network. So is it supposed to be available on box office here in the UK? Because I couldn't see it on there, and it's not on Sky Sports.
No, I think it is just exclusive to the network. I think that's
It's on
the
Sky
thing.
Sport.
Is it?
I didn't see it on there.
Yes.
Is
What
it
day? What
actually-
time?
Precisely. It's on
Huh?
Sunday.
Yeah, what time?
Be on at 12 o'clock, won't it? 1 o'clock.
So it is on Sky Sports.
I think it's on box office.
Are you
I think
sure?
he's talking out of his ass.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
sure I saw an advert for it the other day.
Why would it be a network exclusive and then they show it?
It's
on
only to
box
the United
office?
States, that's what they keep stressing.
Do they?
Yeah, it's only to the United States.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, that seems a bit illogical, but whatever.
No, genuinely, they said it all night.
I never even.
It's
heard
exclusive
them
to the
mention
No,
United
that's what I
States.
mean. That's why I was asking, because they kept saying it, didn't they?
it. Oh, I didn't even realise they said that.
Yeah. I'm
They
sure
must-
I've seen it
They must have been
advertised.
winding through it or something.
Maybe.
No, they said it about 3 or 4 times in the night.
I
You know
didn't
me.
hear it
Right.
once.
We believe you, don't worry.
Alright, calm down, Mike.
I'm sure it's on though.
So, anyway, we'll give you an update on that one.
We're watching it, aren't we, Aaron?
Yeah, definitely.
You're not watching it live here.
No.
Oh, good.
So we will be back with our predictions on Sunday. So be sure to check them out. Thank you for listening today.
By the way, do you not want to talk about me watching NXT?
I think it's pretty much summed up on our Twitter account at UberNation UK. If you want to check that out.
I meant more of you guessing that me saying that the boogeyman.
Yeah,
That was pretty weird.
there was a couple of points. I did say to Adam, I bet Mike will
I still
Look,
can't. I still.
stupidly compare Finn Balor's entrance to the Boogeyman, and lo and behold, he actually did.
To be fair, it's not even that didn't even surprise me as much. I'm more surprised they don't like Tyler Breeze.
Really?
Yeah, he's like Fandango.
How?
No, he ain't.
No, I'm
Oh.
not joking. I just don't like him. Just didn't take a shine to him.
Fair enough. That's
I didn't
kind
take a
of
shine
the
to many
point, but
people in NXT, you know.
How? How is that possible?
I don't know.
Did you like?
Talk,
Did you like
talk about
Enzo and
Garza, dude.
Cass?
Pardon?
Enzo and Cass. Did you
I
like
did.
them?
I liked Enzo.
Oh, cool.
He was awesome. Him.
Yeah, he is indeed
He was just. I loved all the thing like
the realest guy in the room.
and you can't teach that. That
Yeah,
was
it's
pretty good.
so good. They are amazing. One of the bright spots in NXT. They are particularly great.
Who's your favourite diva in that tag match, by the way?
In the tag match,
Yeah.
probably Bailey, I'd imagine. Why? What?
No, just curious.
Because
Fair
he
enough.
likes Dana Brooke.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think she. I mean, she's a bit too much of a bodybuilder to be a wrestler, but I thought she was all right.
How does that even work? A bit too much
I
of a
know, yeah.
bodybuilder to be a wrestler. If
Should-
anything, that's
should-
you're gonna succeed more if you are a bodybuilder.
No, 'cause she doesn't seem as fast as she should be.
What?
Don't matter.
You're talking out your ass again.
I'm not. I'm genuinely not. What I mean is that like when you don't, she's not that. When she do move, she didn't seem that fast. She seems like too big to do them.
I think that's just her greenness in the ring, to be honest.
All right.
I just I just don't think she's.
Slagging her off now, are we, Aaron?
No, because she is. I think anyone will agree who watches NXT. She's very green still. She definitely needs a lot more time to improve. But we'll get more into that when we discuss NXT in the future. This is our Raw review, so we don't want to get too deep into that. So yeah, anything else you want to say about NXT, your NXT watchings, Mike, your viewing?
Is Samoa Joe related to Roman Reigns?
Probably in some long chain of Samoan heritage somewhere, I'd imagine.
He was good. I like him instantly.
Oh, nice. I'm glad you do. Any
Not a big fan of
particular
Kevin
reason
Owens.
why? Any particular reason why you're a big fan?
Because he was going to beat the shit out of Kevin Owens.
You know what's really interesting about this situation is that Samoa Joe's booked to be at our Ring of Honor's show at the end of June, so that's going to be pretty interesting because.
Well, I was listening on a podcast that he's not exclusivity to WWE.
No, he isn't, which is the interesting thing about him. Wonder who discussed that on which podcast that was.
Some English assholes.
Yeah, I wonder who that was. Might have been two guys, Adam and something. I don't know. Who knows?
One of us an asshole anyway.
Wonder which one that was.
Find out more next time.
So you're a big fan of Joe then?
I wouldn't say a big fan, but I sort of like
Well,
him.
you're looking forward to seeing more from him.
Yeah, I don't think, you know what though? It's weird because I don't think I'm going to watch a lot of NXT.
Why?
I think sort of the thing that I like about the new superstars is I don't know them. Sort of, what I was used to both watching them on NXT.
Yeah, but that's what's awesome about seeing them debut then. It's like, oh yeah, look who's debuted.
Yeah, but then when you're watching people like the Ascension thinking, I like them, and they've just been absolutely buried before they even started.
Well, yeah, but they're kind of an exception, I suppose.
Adam Rose,
Gonna start listing off now, aren't you?
Fandango.
Fandango wasn't on, well, he was on the old NXT as Johnny Curtis, but...
So he was on NXT.
Well, yeah, but he was on, like, the old format crappy
Bo
NXT.
Dallas.
Bo Dallas hasn't been terrible.
Oh, great. Roman Reigns.
He was on, like, 2 episodes and he's done very well for himself.
That was a joke. I thought you'd agree because you don't like Roman Reigns. That was sort
The
of like a
longest
joke.
goodbye ever.
I know, yeah, I can't
Oh,
believe
yeah.
we're on a house goodbye still.
In a bit.
We're not
Should
plugging
just
this
cut it
week.
We'll just cut it. Of course we are. So we have got our great friends over at ProWrestlingPowerhouse.com. Be sure to check them out. Some great articles over there. They do have a fan. It was talking about NXT here. Actually, they had a great article up on their thoughts after a takeover. There's some controversial opinions on the likes of Finn Balor and some other things over
Dun,
there.
dun,
So
dun.
yeah, so check that out. It's some, like I say, very controversial thoughts over there. So it's a great read. So be sure to check them out. They're great guys over there, as we always say. Love giving them a shout out.
And don't
So
forget,
thank you
the
for watching,
Freak Out
guys.
Podcast,
Watching.
also brought to you by DDP Yoga. I would not be doing this podcast right now if it wasn't for DDP Yoga. So yeah.
In the best shape of your life now after that, Adam. It saved you. Oh, wow.
I gave that plug as I was eating my nature box, actually.
Oh, well, there we go.
There we go. So we'll be expecting a check anytime soon.
There you go, DDP. It's on your part now.
Thanks for listening, guys.
So thanks for tuning in. Thanks to our Podbean supporters over there. Great as always. Subscribe to us in the usual places. Thanks a lot. Tune in next time.
Tune into my Twitter live updates for Elimination Chamber if anyone's interested in that. At UberNation.
UK.
Or UK.
Thanks a lot, guys.
See ya.
You've been listening to the 3 Count Podcast. Be sure to tune in next week for more weekly wrestling roundup.